Rice, a humble grain, feeds more than half the world's population. It's not just food, but a tradition woven into many cultures. This simple grain makes its way from muddy fields to your plate. So, how do they do it? The story of rice starts over 10,000 years ago in Asia, where it first sprouted as a vital crop. Ancient farmers in China and India, knee-deep in water, planted the first rice paddies. This grain was a cornerstone of civilization. As traders and travelers moved, so did rice, reaching far-off lands. Each culture it touched adapted it, making rice a global staple. From sushi in Japan to paella in Spain, rice dishes reflect the journey of this versatile grain. But how did rice conquer the world's kitchens? Rice has various types, each with its own personality. Think of white rice, the popular kid, loved by all. Then there's brown rice, the health-conscious choice, keeping all its nutritious layers. Basmati rice, with its aromatic flair, is the star of Indian cuisine. And let's not forget jasmine rice, bringing a floral touch to Thai dishes. But the variety doesn't stop there. Ever heard of black or red rice? These exotic varieties add a pop of color and a burst of antioxidants to your plate. Growing rice starts with the perfect seed. It's all about timing, water, and care. Farmers sow seeds in nurseries, then transplant them to flooded fields known as paddies. These paddies are a lifeline for the rice. As the plants grow, they need just the right amount of sunshine and rain. It's a waiting game until the grains swell and ripen, ready for harvest. But sustenance is also important. Modern farming balances tradition with innovation, ensuring we have rice for generations to come. Harvest time for rice is a race against time. When fields of golden rice are ready to be picked, farmers, armed with sickles or modern machines, get to work. It's a delicate balance, cutting the stalks just right, ensuring the precious grains are safe. Then comes the threshing, separating grain from chaff. It's a process as old as farming itself, yet every season feels like the first. The air buzzes with activity, as each grain brings the promise of meals to come. In some places, it's still done by hand, a nod to tradition. Elsewhere, machines are used, integrating modern technology and showcasing progress. After the harvest, rice takes a trip to the mill, where the magic of processing happens. The first step here is drying the rice. Rice needs to shed its moisture, like airing out after a long day. Then it's hulling time, stripping away the outer shell to reveal the grain inside. But we're not done yet. Depending on the type, rice might go through milling, losing its brown layer to become the white rice we know. And for those who prefer their rice whole, brown rice skips this last step, keeping its nutritious coat. It's a journey from rough to ready, turning raw grains into the rice that fills our bowls. Rice is a culinary superstar. From the sticky rice in sushi rolls to the fragrant basmati in biryani, it plays a leading role. Be it the creamy arborio in risotto or the fluffy jasmine rice under a spice curry, it's all about the versatility of rice. And let's not forget about rice pudding, turning the simple grain into a sweet treat. Rice adapts, taking on flavors, supporting and enhancing dishes from every corner of the globe. However, growing rice means facing challenges head-on. One big hurdle? Water. Rice paddies need a lot of it, which can strain our precious resources. And then there's the methane, a gas that rice fields emit, warming our planet. But hope isn't lost. Farmers and scientists are teaming up, finding ways to grow rice that's kinder to our earth. They're tweaking watering methods to use less and experimenting with rice strains that demand less water and emit less gas. It's all about making sure our favorite grain sticks around for the long haul without costing the planet. There's also the challenge of feeding more mouths as our world grows. So, how do we ramp up rice production without harming our planet? The answer lies in smart farming, using technology and age-old wisdom to get the most out of every paddy. And there you have it, the journey of rice from field to fork, a story of tradition, innovation, and culinary delight. Rice is a global staple that connects us all. Curious about other culinary essentials? Next up, we're diving into the world of soy sauce, exploring its rich history and how this flavorful condiment is made. Click here to discover how soy sauce is made.